Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Roy Naim from RoyNaim.com, and today I want to speak about quite an important topic and something that is a bit more technical, but it's quite simple if we just take a few moments to pay attention. The topic is web hosting, and web hosting is basically for anybody who has any domain name, capture pages, blogs, website, whatever it is, you're going to need to know a little bit about web hosting. So what is it and do you need it? So web hosting is basically a type of internet hosting service that allows individuals to make accessible via the World Wide Web. Basically, it's a parking lot. I'm the owner of a parking lot, and if you want to park your car in my lot, you're going to have to pay me a fee. By having your car parked in my lot, it's going to be protected, it's going to be taken care of, etc., etc. So look at it like a parking lot. Your car is the domain name, the parking lot is the hosting account. Do you need it? So if you have a domain name, even one, then you're going to need it. The advantage of this domain name, of having a web hosting account, so some hosters allow you to have multiple websites, multiple domain names. So if you have one website, might as well invest yourself in a good hosting account that allow you to increase the amount of website you're going to put on it. There are three different types of web hosting. There's shared hosting, virtual private server, and dedicated server. Shared hosting is basically having your site and blog on a server with a number of other websites. You don't get to choose which server you're going to be on. Your host is going to decide where to put you. It's like going to a wedding and you don't know your wedding table number. It's the bride and the groom who are going to decide where you're sitting. Same thing here. You're paying a host to put you on in a parking lot. You don't decide which lot you go to. You just go. Now, the advantage of having this shared hosting, the fact that you're all together, is sort of like a group rate, and therefore the price is going to be on the low side. The disadvantage is that if one of your neighbors, the people that you're sharing the hosting account with, now again, you don't know who they are, but if one of them is somebody, whoever it is, and they get a lot of traffic that day, it might slow down your website because of them. And the second it starts slowing down, I advise you to do two things. Either call your web hosting account and ask to be changed, to move to a different server, to a different shared hosting server, or time to upgrade. And in this case, you would be upgrading to a virtual private server, which is VPS in short. You still share, but you get some privacy, and that privacy allows your website to go more faster and more efficiently. So as soon as you notice the site going down, slowing down, it's time to go to the virtual private server. How does it work technically? I do not know, but I do know it works. You're part of the shared hosting, but with more privacy, more control. The last and final one is called a dedicated server. Here you actually have your own server, your own hardware. You have total control of what's going on. However, it's quite expensive, at least $100 a month. So if you're getting that type of traffic, you're going to want to go to the dedicated server, and I'm telling you that the performance on the dedicated server will hook you in. It will go so fast you'll be in love. So what to look for in a service provider? You're going to look for a customer service representative that's 24/7, that they have live chat, that their response time is quick, that you know they're going to help you in your problem. You're going to know that it's a one-click button for sites like WordPress and forums that you want to put together for your sites, and you don't want to do it manually because it's quite laboring. So you want to know, is there one button that's going to upload WordPress? And a lot of sites are built on WordPress. How many email addresses can you have? You're going to have different websites. You're going to want more email address for each website. Domain parking, we mentioned this earlier. If you have a website in mind, you secure the domain name and you want a place to put it while you develop it, etc. You want to have disk space because blog, trust me, takes a lot of space. Between pictures and videos, the blog takes a lot of space, so you want to make sure your service provider has a lot of space. And finally, you want to make sure they guarantee the uptime time. Pay attention. So that's the basic of web hosting, and I wish you much luck.